All right, we are recording. My name is Brent. I am one of the coaches in here. I just wanted to make this video to go over a couple things before we get started. There are some things that we should make sure that we're ready to go with the proper equipment and supplements. So I kind of want to give a little overview of one, the supplements, and two, the different packages that you can buy if you wanted to save some money when it came to buying different equipment and or supplements. So first things first, okay? Quick background story. My wife, Erin, you'll see her on here too. She became a coach with Beachbody back in, I think it was 2011. She signed me up as her extra coach. We had, prior to that experience, we did P90X and Insanity. And so P90X we did back in like 2009. I can probably post my pictures, but I think my after pictures were worse than my before pictures because I didn't pay attention to nutrition. So big deal with the nutrition aspect, right? We did Insanity. I actually lost a few pounds there. I think I lost like 5 pounds. It was like to get ready for our wedding. So I'd gone down from like 220 to like 215. After that, like it'd been a long time, but come 2015, I'd kind of gone back up a little bit in the 210 range or whatever. I'd progressed down, like say below 200 a little bit, but popped back up, and I got just sick of it. And I decided to wake up early and do T25 and work on my nutrition and track my food. That's my daughter here. You want to say hi? Oh, say hi.
Hi.
All right, go back to coloring. So I started doing that, working out, tracking my nutrition, and I went down to like 188 pounds, felt great, felt strong. I just kept doing program after program, a couple ultimate resets in there, which is our 3-week cleanse. There's a short cleanse for 3 days, and there's a longer one for 21 days. So I've gotten down to like to 167 and being very strong, doing a lot of body beast, but this fall has killed me. I have killed me, you know, this, and so I popped back up to like 190, and I need to hit this hard. So I'm looking forward to this. This is a little different because typically the guys don't want to work on their booties and stuff, but I don't have a booty, so I'm going to try and work on it. So I'm excited to learn about this time nutrition and try to implement this into my routine and grow a little bit. So that's my story, and let's get going. Now, so the performance line, there's 5 pieces to it, but really you only need 4 of them. So I'm going to run through the 4 that are best utilized for this. First one is this one. This is called Energize. It's a pre-workout. Now, you might think like, oh, pre-workout, that's for people who do, you know, bodybuilding and all that. Not true. All right, a lot of people in here have tried this, and they'll tell you it is amazing. It is so amazing. Everything that Beachbody produces is all natural. There's no fake anything, no artificial sweeteners, colors, preservatives, flavorings, none of that. It's all natural. So compared to some other pre-workouts, there are some items in there that are not so good for you. And so everything here is, Logan's at school. Everything in here is certified safe for sport. So that means like if you were to get in a competition and get tested, nothing in here is a banned substance. It's not like that. So Beachbody is very big on their quality. So what's in here? Or what does this do? First off, it kind of, you know, gives you a little more focus. All right, there's some caffeine, not a lot. It comes from green tea. There is, I believe, it's like 80 milligrams per serving. It could be a little bit less here. Sorry, bear with me. 100. Sorry, it's 100 per scoop. So the 100 milligrams. Your coffee is somewhere between 100 to 200, depending on what you have. A cup of coffee. So it's like the equivalent of a cup of coffee, but it works a little bit better. I don't know. Coffee tastes better, but this works better. So it's going to give you a little focus. The other thing in here that's in here are 2 items. One's quercetin, which is in a couple other products here. Quercetin is what gives its yellow flavor, you know, color. This thing is like super bright yellow. I don't know. It's like, you know, the sun. But that's the purity of the quercetin. The quercetin is a muscle endurance supplement, naturally occurring. The other thing is beta-alanine, or beta-alanine, depending on how it's properly said. What that is just a chemical that goes into your body when your body's working out. It's producing lactic acid. It's a byproduct of, you know, muscle contraction. And so what happens is that lactic acid builds up, your muscles get kind of overwhelmed, and they don't contract, push as hard. And so what that beta-alanine does is it goes in and it buffers out that acid. It allows that acid to stay at a much lower level for the duration of your workout. So it allows you to continue pushing harder for longer because of that buffering going on.
Quiet.
I can't be quiet. You need to be quiet. So that's this one, Beachbody Energizer. Take it, 15 to 30 minutes before your workout. On an empty stomach, it works pretty quick within 10 minutes. 10 minutes. If you have something in your stomach, it might take a little longer. During your workout, this is like our Gatorade, but obviously it's much better. We have a few more things in here than just pure salt and electrolytes. They do add the electrolytes like calcium, magnesium, sodium, and potassium. So there's 4 of them in there. The sugars are controlled. They're only 10 carbohydrates, whereas like if you had Gatorade, I think that's something like 50 carbs or something like that. I'd have to look at it, but it's much, much higher. And that's just, it's basically, sugar and salt, with some flavor is what Gatorade is. So this has those electrolytes, and it has a little bit of carbs. Per scoop, it's like 40 calories, so that's not bad. A little bit less than Gatorade. Gatorade, I think, is 50 calories per 8 ounces, so you save a little bit there. Plus, it has that same color, and that's from the quercetin, which is the muscle endurance supplements in there. So it just kind of allows you to avoid some fatigue by having some of that in there. So that's what you would have during your workout. And then there's after your workout. So you work out, and you're lifting weights or doing movements, and you're going to get sore, right? Everybody's experienced getting sore. That's your muscles, basically tearing. And so when your muscles tear, they have to rebuild. All right, and in order to rebuild, they need a bunch of different things, amino acids, protein, stuff like that. And so there is studies that show when to take certain things so that you can get the most bang for your buck in terms of repairing your body. And so what happens is you break down the muscles, you want them to build back stronger, right? And that means the muscle might get a little bigger, but it might just have more muscle fibers, so it can do a little bit more work. So there are 2 supplements that Beachbody has produced in order to help that process. There is one here, it's Recover. Okay, you take this right after your workout. 20 grams of protein. It's got all your branched chain amino acids in there. It's got some glutamine, which is also good for soreness as well. They have a couple other things, which is pomegranate extract, and then they have that quercetin, which was in the other 2 products as well. So they're trying to put a lot in there to help your body, come back from the workout and repair itself as fast as possible. It comes in 2 flavors. This is the orange one, which kind of tastes like a creamsicle, and then there's the chocolate one, which tastes just like chocolate. I've had both. They both taste good. I kind of prefer this one because I have chocolate in my shake, so I like to kind of switch it up. But this one you have within the half hour or so right after your workout. Then there's overnight. Okay, when you go to bed, that's basically the longest amount of time when you're not providing your body with any fuel. And what I mean is, so your body is still continuing to repair itself, right? But you're not giving it a source of fuel or protein to do that. And so that's where this comes in. This is Recharge. All right, this is the overnight one. All right, you take this about a half hour to an hour before you go to bed. It is also 20 grams of protein. It's branched chain amino acids. It has glutamine, so it has that too. But the difference between this one and this one is the type of protein. This is a whey type of protein, which acts fast, breaks down fast, and doesn't last long in terms of like rebuilding process. Maybe a couple hours. This has got casein in it. Okay, casein is a different type of protein, commonly found in like milk and stuff like that. Casein breaks down much slower, so it would take 4 to 6 hours for this to break down completely in your body, which is when you take it and give that process while you're sleeping. So while you're sleeping, your body has a steady source of protein to keep rebuilding itself, overnight. I'll get that. So those are our supplements. I didn't throw it. Now, which ones should you get? The bare minimum, I'm going to use all of them. I've used every one we've had when I was doing a lot of Body Beast and trying to put on muscle, and it worked very well, very, very well. That being said, maybe you're not, prepared to be able to take on all this. I don't know. What I love is because I got 2 little kids, and they constantly are waking up in the middle of the night, making me tired. The Energize is like a must, especially when I do like a workout where I want to focus and push weight. All right. Lately, with a little obsessed, I've been kind of you know, I've been saving this for like leg day when I know it's going to be super tough. And the thing is, these are going to be longer workouts, so I'm definitely going to probably utilize that every day. And then the other thing I definitely would have is this for right after, you know, to kind of, because that's the biggest time when your muscle's going to try and repair itself, right after. So these two items, they're actually pairing these together. Each body pairs certain items together and calls them a stack. So this is a stack. They also sell, you know, the other, I'm trying to get these all in my hands, all four of these, that's also a stack as well. But I just wanted you to be aware of this. All right, so let me keep going because I'm, you know, kind of taking a long time to talk. I'm going to share some screens with you right now, and you bear with me. Let's see here. Let's get this off, and let's put this on my page. Let's see. All right. So this is just my page. I'm going to share with you. Let's see. Okay, so you're starting off. You're new to all this. What do you have for options? Let's see if we can blow this up a little bit. I know, a lot of colors. You just use those two colors. So this is for a person who has nothing. Okay, you have a couple options. I'm going to start down from the bottom here. Okay, the basic. So down here, the basic stuff is these are challenge packs. These are different options that you can purchase to help you through this process. All right. So you can choose a basic approach. A basic approach would be you have on demand, you know, which gives you access to all the workouts. You're going to get a monthly supply of Shakeology. This is the first month included in here. You're going to get all the equipment, right? You're going to get some of the printed items that come with this, the calendar and stuff. Sorry. You're going to have the containers, the portion control containers, which is how we're going to do our time nutrition. You get a shaker cup, and then you get all the sliders and bands. And so that's one option on the lowest level. You know, these are the best value items that you can look to purchase. Should you not want the Shakeology, you could swap it out for that original stack, which was the Energize plus the Recover. So you can choose either or is how they do it. Same price for either one. It's $180, but I believe currently until the 15th you can get $10 off that. So really, I think right now until the 15th it is, or the 14th, it's $107. The next level up is to kind of say, well, I don't want to choose between Shakeology and the stack. I want to have both. And so that's what they do here. They give you both. So they give you everything I just described, the on-demand for a year, the Shakeology, the stack, the printed collateral, the containers, the shaker cup, and all the equipment, sliders, and the bands all put together. And so that ups it now to $240. All right. So this is when, if you wanted both, you want to do it all. Highly recommended. All right, that one right there. Because the price point's nice, okay? You can see it's $432 normally if you just kind of piecemealed it all together. But you're going to get pretty much 90% what you need to be successful. And then what's nice about this is you get that original stack, right? And then you can decide if you're using it or not, and if you want to purchase things moving forward, you can. But if not, no big deal. The next one is like, okay, I want to get everything that's going to see me through the whole program, start to finish, okay? So that's on demand for the year. You know, that's consistent through all of these. You're going to get Shakeology, a 30-day supply there. After that, this is what's different. So down here, they give you one of each, right? One Energize and one Recover. Here, thank you. They give you 2 Energize and 4 Recover. Now, why is it 2 and 4 and not like 4 and 4? Well, they're assuming most people in here. Now, here's the deal with this. With the Energize, 1 scoop, you know, is what the average person probably takes. Because the average person is, just give me 1 minute, sweetie. The average scoop is, thank you. The average person is 165 or less, you know, typically, especially the person in this program. They're thinking a lot of women are going to do it, so they're probably assuming that a lot of women are going to be 165 or under. And so that person takes 1 scoop for a serving. Now, I am not 165 pounds. I am 190. I take 2 scoops. So I'm going to go through this a little quicker. And so right now, there are 40 servings if you just took 1 scoop. And so 40 servings, 2 of these is 80 servings. 80 servings, 80 workouts, right? 80-day session. That's how they come up with just 2 of these. Whereas if you have the Recover, there's only 20 servings in here. So you're going to need 4 of these to get each one for each day of working out. All right, let's get down with it. All right, so that's the difference there. You still get the printed collateral, the containers, shaker cup, sliders, and bands. That one is $440, a savings of, what was that? 200, almost 200, $252 there. So as you kind of go up with purchasing things in Beachbody's consistent like this, they tend to discount things more and more. So I mean, that's the best deal, but you might be unsure, one or two, maybe the price point is too much for you. That's okay, but I just want to show you what's available to you and what you can save, and you just decide what you need to do from there. Okay, now let's say you already have BOD. You say, Brent, I already have the on-demand, so what am I going to do now? All right, so let's see here. I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. I think it's this one. Yes. So you already have Beachbody on-demand. You're like, so I don't need that. All right, and I'll say if you just signed up within 30 days, or you're at the end of your year, span of time, I would just cancel that and then go with one of those options I just described, because you'll get a better discount that way. So we can talk more about that in person or whatever, online or something. So I'm going to keep going. This is for people who have on-demand. So it's basically all the same things I just talked about, but they removed the on-demand piece. So you have your basic, which is here, either Shakeology or Stack. And then we move up, okay? They didn't include the middle one so much. This one, the difference here is they show, unfortunately, they show all that stuff, but it's just like a little glitch. It's really just one in one, see? So I just want you to be aware. The picture does not jive with the words. So this is like that next step up. So you get both the Shakeology and the Stack together. So we go from 150, which would be marked down, I think 140, right? Because of the $10 off I said, until January 14th. This one, $210, marked down $200, and then obviously the big one, which has 2 Energize and 4 Recover, that is $410. So that's if you have BOD. So maybe you already have Shakeology and stuff like that. So what do you do then? All right, well, guess what? That's this one, okay? So you already have BOD, you already have Shakeology. All right, so what are your options? Well, they're kind of limited now. So maybe you just need the equipment and the containers, and there it is, $60 right there, okay? Maybe you're like, well, I'd like to add in the performance stuff. And so then they jump up to the big package being the 2 Energize and the 4 Recover. And so that goes up to $356, obviously $10 off still. Why did they not have that middle package? Well, because you can just purchase a stack. Like I said, Beachbody has different stacks, and that original stack is these 2 put together. So you could just, get the bottom piece and then just buy a stack if you want. All right, and then finally, well, I'm not a customer, I'm a coach. What are my options then? All right, so final piece for all you coaches out there, these are the options for the coaches. All right, same type of thing I just went over, only 2 options. You can get just the equipment. This is, so we'll probably be buying one of each. One, because Aaron travels, and so we probably want 2 sets of equipment. We bought something off of Amazon, and it wasn't bad. Basically it came with 2 bands and some cheap sliders, and it's okay. But I think these, from seeing them, are a little bit higher quality. I think they give you better options in terms of like what type of floor you have. So, and they give you way more bands than we got. So we spent like, I don't know, 20 bucks or something like that on Amazon and got like that cheap set. This is a little bit nicer. Definitely, I think they give you like 6 bands. They give you like 4 and then 2 bigger ones. I think Karen put up a pic in one of their other groups. Maybe she could share that pic again. But I'm probably going to get one of each. Why? I want the performance, but we also need the equipment. So there's your 2 packages there, basic stuff or the full boat. Same thing with the middle. If you're a coach, you can just purchase a stack for like, I think it's like $80 or something like that, somewhere around there, $82. So yeah, so there it is. Like I said, I'm just laying out all your options. I just want you to have what you need, and you can always add things as we go. Keep in mind, with anything Beachbody has for sale, you can return it in 30 days. Not even return it, you just call up and say I didn't like it, and they'll return. They'll give you your money back. You keep the product. They don't make you send it back. So 30 days to try it out. If you don't like it, get your money back. No big deal. But that is our options there. So I'm going to close that out, and let's start a dialogue underneath this and see if there's something you have questions about. If you need more testimonies about the different products and what other people think. Because obviously I love it, but let's see what other people say. So thanks for watching. Sorry if this went long. I tend to chat it up. Thanks for bearing with my daughter too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having a good time. I'm looking forward to using all this stuff and getting back at it. And yeah, that's about it. So I will talk to you later. I'll see you on the page. Please ask questions at any point in time. Whether it's like a message or a post, we're here. We're definitely here. So this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.